Well, guys, it is completely official. The BILT 2.0 is released, and a lot of people are saying a ton of things, and the math behind this card is absolutely crazy. So bear with me. I'm going to try to break this down the most simplest possible way for even average people like myself can understand. Now, I do apologize. I'm in a hotel right now. This is my trusty partner here, Apollo, but yeah, the lighting's not that great. So just bear with me, stick with me. So the good old 5 banana days are completely done. So if you are in this program to absolutely reap the S tier benefits that the original BILT card was, that day is done. All right, you're not going to get your reward points for rent anymore like it used to be. The reason why is there was Wells Fargo. They were the underwriter, the people backing the BILT card. They were losing $10 million a month. And if you imagine losing $10 million a month, I don't think you would be happy and would no longer want to do business with that. That being said, BILT is going to another platform. I believe it's called Cardless. And so that is going to be who they're partnering with now. Now, this is where it gets really confusing because all of the different point BILT cash, BILT structure, there's 2 different ways you can earn money now. It's super complicated. So if you are already trying to look into it and can't figure it out, this might not be the card for you. And admittedly, I'm going to tell you what my plans are with in a little bit. But first of all, guys, do not go on Reddit. Reddit is a cluster of information that is just everywhere and beyond, and everybody has different formulas, and it's crazy. So I'm going to tell you right now who this card is going to be built for. And I'm speaking more of the Paladinian card or whatever their top tier card is, because this is where it makes a little bit more sense, unless you're going with the one that's $0, which you can kind of still earn some points, and it's going to be very low risk. You can kind of throw it in the drawer and forget about it. But people with low rent or mortgage. Now, this is going to be good because you can actually earn up to 1.25 points if you spend over 100% of your rent. That's pretty crazy, but this is not going to be for people that are going to have high rent because, well, if you imagine having to spend over 100%, it's going to be kind of crazy because for me, I pay over $5,000 for rent, so me spending $5,000 on this card doesn't really make sense at all. Now, the second part is if you are a big spender outside of rent. Say you do have high rent, but you can also spend and you have tons of money, free cash. The point multipliers are pretty good, guys. It's like 3x. You can use, they call them like the cash boosters. I don't know what it's called. It's stupid. Don't use that, guys. It's actually horrible if you look into it. Just use your BILT cash points to unlock your rent credits, and that will be for the higher spenders. For the most of us, a lot of people are probably just going to pick option 1. It's straightforward, but option 2 really gets convoluted, and it's very hard to stay on top of everything, guys. The one thing I do have to say about BILT, it is still a great ecosystem for transfer partners. They have some great ones. I love Hyatt. I just honestly, this is where the only reason I'm probably sticking with this card right now is their transfer partners. So for people, this is not for, guys. This is not going to be for people with higher rents, like I mentioned, and don't have a lot of disposable income. This is where I would likely be out. I do spend a lot of money, but most of the money that I do spend is on my Amex charge cards because I'm already embedded into their ecosystem. And why I like their charge cards is because it doesn't affect my credit utilization. And if you want to understand that credit utilization and how it impacts your credit score, and you want a better credit score, you can check out this video right over here. But yeah, for that part, that is why I am I'm not willing to leave Amex. I love having my near 800 credit score all the time. Sometimes it drops a little bit low, sometimes it's right there, but it's because I use charge cards that don't affect my utilization. Now, I guess the other people that would not, be that is likely the people, like I said, that are already embedded into another ecosystem, because it's like you're having to really get the benefit out of this new BILT system. They're kind of forcing you to spend all your money right here, right now. And this is what they want, because to be successful, they need more people spending money on the BILT card so they can make people, I guess, start paying some interest. Because right now, the BILT, I guess, user base right now was all rent and very little spend. So every month, people were paying off their credit card in full, and so there was no money to be made for Wells Fargo on the interest either, which just kind of compiled into a bad flow of things, and it's kind of ruining their whole entire business. So I don't know, guys. That's kind of like the easy way to break it down. Now, for me, my plan is I'm probably going to get the Palladium, the top card. I'm going to take advantage of the 50,000 additional points they're going to give me, the BILT cash, so I can, I know I'm not going to be able to spend the whatever X amount of dollars for my rent to unlock all those rewards, but I can use the BILT cash to unlock those rewards. So I'll get some months of actual bill or my rent back towards me. So that's kind of cool. But after that year, I'm going to downgrade and I'm going to throw that in it. I'm probably just going to be done with it. And I'm probably going to move away from the ecosystem altogether, transfer my points out, probably to Hyatt or some kind of plan, some elaborate vacation. But yeah, that's exactly my plan of what I'm going to do. So honestly, if it seems really complex, it is. It's horrible. I mean, honestly, if you are going to look at the future of BILT, I don't know where the future is. They really need to pull something out of their hat to keep this company going. I see most users like myself going to do a 1 year, churn for those reward points. And after that, they're going to downgrade and be done. And their user base is going to drop completely. I don't see BILT living past 3 years. If they do, maybe 5, but I don't think there's going to be a long stay for BILT in the future. It's very wishy-washy in my personal opinion, and a lot of this new complexities I feel are pretty disingenuous to the customer base, and I think a lot of people are upset, and rightfully so. Do I think it's a horrible, horrible car? No. Do I think it's S tier? Absolutely not. I'd put it down maybe C or D tier now, in my personal opinion. But guys, make sure you are kind of doing some due diligence. If you are not already in the ecosystem, I don't think this is the time to jump in. It looks cool, but unless you're willing to put every single money that you spend into this ecosystem, I would stay away from BILT. And that's my personal opinion. I'm not going to be one of those influencers that are telling you, okay, yes, BILT, BILT, BILT. No, guys, it's not there anymore. This is no longer a super viable S tier system, and I'm sorry to say that because I absolutely loved it and I loved reaping the benefits, but we reaped too many benefits and it wasn't willing to last, and it was never going to last. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. If you like this, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Take care.